Hey gang, this is Mike with my Real Estate Dojo, and I have exciting news. Arizona Senate has passed the bill for them to accept um, Bitcoin for their taxes. Now it has to go to one more level before they accept it, but they've already passed the bill, and they're going to go to the final vote to see if they're going to accept Bitcoin or cybercurrency in the state of Arizona for tax purposes. So that makes me really excited because just 2 or 3 weeks ago, I just did a video about how Bitcoin crashed significantly. It was on sale 50, 60, 70% off, and I already invested in Bitcoins. And I just want to give you an update about my investment. Um, Whatever I invested in Bitcoins, not only have I already got my money back, but I've already started making profits in it. I've already made like extra $700 profit in just a couple of weeks. Okay, guys, I'm super excited. I know that blockchain technology is going to be the future. I hate stinky bankers. I hate fractional reserve. Fractional reserve lending is why you're probably in debt, why the country's in debt, and why so many people have to work 7 days a week and don't make ends meet because of fractional lending. So I'm so happy that Bitcoin's in town, the new sheriff, and one of the reasons is that there is no inflation. There's no central bank that, if I want to send you money, I have to send it to PayPal, I have to send it to some central bank and I have to wait, especially if you live in a different country. Like most of you guys don't know that I pumped a lot of VAs. I hire a lot of virtual assistants. I paid them $120, $150 a month, and they work 40 hours for me. And now I can just send them with a click of a button, Bitcoins. Cost me so little, or Litecoins, or Ethereum, or any of these other cyber currencies. Where before I would have to drive to MoneyGram, or I have to drive to Western Union, or I could do it on my app. I would pay a significant amount of money. And it would take days for them to be able to, my VAs to accept that money in India or in Pakistan or in the Philippines. And today, with a click of a button, boom, 10 cents, 20 cents, 40 cents, less than $1, I'm able to send them money, and that other person has their money instantly. So I'm tremendously excited that Arizona is in the process to be the first state to accept Bitcoin as a form of currency to pay your taxes. I think that's going to increase their business significantly, just like marijuana did for California, just like it did for Colorado, and now it's probably going to do the same thing for Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay, so I'm excited that I got into it. As I told you guys before, in 2016, I thought Bitcoin was a scam. I knew about it when I was buying a lot of gold. I knew about it, but since 2016, I've been studying it. I've been tracking it. I've done my due diligence, and now I'm a believer that blockchain technology is going to empower me, empower you, empower your cousin, empower some guy in Middle East. It's going to empower us and take the power away from the elite, the one percenters, the central bankers that rule the world. And I'm very excited to be involved in that, not only because I'm going to make money, but I'm also involved in this revolution or evolution of freedom for the people. So I'm very excited. I want to update you. I invested in Bitcoins. I already made my money back. I already made $700 plus, and it's just been a couple of weeks, and I'm looking to make a lot more money out of it. And I'm looking forward to the real estate to crash, because once the real estate crash, I know Bitcoin's going to go up, gold's going to go up, and I'm going to be able to buy a lot of properties, guys. One other thing, I did a video just a couple of days ago about gold. Since I did that video, guys, gold has already jumped up $50 per ounce, guys. I guess a lot of people already know that the crash is coming. The stock market is going to go to hell, and the bond is going to go to hell. Interest is all-time low. People's wages are exactly the same as 2006. Inflation is already here, and I'm very, very happy that I invested in gold. I'm very, very happy that I invested in Bitcoins. And I cannot wait for the crash to come, because I'm going to pick up properties left and right in Dallas, in Colorado, in Nevada, in Florida, left and right, and it's going to be a subject to heaven. For you guys who don't know what a subject to is, it's a creative financing where I'm able to buy a property from the seller and just take over their existing mortgage, just take over their payments. And all I do is just step in their shoes and just start making their monthly payments. Simple as that. I don't have to go to a bank. I don't have to put my social security up. I don't have to get a loan. I just use their existing loan. I know it sounds too good to be true. If you want to know about this strategy, get on My Real Estate Dojo, myrealestatedojo.com. I got tons of free blogs that shows you how to do that. There's tons of examples of homes that I picked up for $2,000 or $3,000 back in the 2006 fourth quarter crash, and then just a couple of grand. 6, 7 years later, after I rented it out, I was able to cash out $100,000 from each of these properties, just putting less than $10,000 in each of these properties. That include the rehab, that included, ACs, that included the closing fees, me paying the seller, everything. So each of the properties that I ascertained, all of them were less than $10,000 for the span of the 7 years or 6 years that I hold it before I cashed it out at the top of the market, which is where we are right now. Okay, guys? Now, I believe that the real estate market is in a bubble. The crash is coming. I'm so excited, guys. That's why I do these videos for you, because it's going to be like a kid in a candy store. I'm going to be able to pick up all kinds of beautiful homes. I'm going to be able to find entry-level homes, medium-level homes, and even mega mansions, guys. Not that I want a mega mansions. I'm a minimalist. But I'm going to be able to find all kinds of properties with extremely low interest rate, okay? The last crash, the 2006 fourth quarter crash, I was buying houses at 7% interest rate, 10% interest rate. Why? Because those home sellers had gotten loans from the bankers for those type of interest rate. Today, when the crash comes, I'm going to be able to pick up homes like 2% interest, 3% interest, so much less interest. And the reason is why is because the sellers now got loans from these banks at such a smaller interest rate compared to the last crash. So this new crash, I'm going to cash in some of my gold. I'm going to probably cash in some of my Bitcoins and just buy properties left and right. I'm going to be buying these beautiful properties with low or no rehab required. And all I got to do is just take over the seller's monthly payments. I don't have to even give them that much money because the market has crashed. And in their mind, in the news mind, and TV's mind, everybody selling real estate sucks. They're losing money. So they're all going to be very motivated thanks to the news. And they're going to want to sell me their property. And then when I buy these properties, not only am I going to get massive cash flow because the interest rate is so darn low on these properties, not only am I going to get a massive cash flow because everyone's losing their homes and they're going to be moving into rentals, but I'm going to be able to pick up a lot of properties. And if I do the same exact thing that I did the last crash and I just hold on to them 5, 6, 7, 8 years, when the market comes back up, I should be able to, again, make $100,000, if not more, per property. Hopefully more because I'm more experienced in the last crash. Okay, so guys, simply put, Bitcoin here to stay. I believe I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm heavily invested into it now, and I will invest more. So I'm just waiting for it to crash some more. So Bitcoin, please crash just a tad more, so I could put thousands of dollars into you, and then dear real estate market, please crash so I can buy a bunch of properties at $1 a piece. Now, if you bought properties in this bubble, I'm sorry that you're gonna lose your equity. I'm sorry if you have money in the in the stocks, you're gonna get wiped out. I'm really sorry about that. I'm not happy for you, but I'm happy for me because all this time when people were getting fattened up, I was leaning down. Right? Everyone's getting fattened up right now. They're buying stuff, they're getting into debt, they're buying property, they're doing deals. Right? I'm leaning up. I only got like 4 shirts, 2 pants. So I'm leaning up. I bought an e-car. I've been creating businesses. I invested in gold. I invested in Bitcoin. So I've been leaning up. When everyone's getting fattened up, I've been leaning up, stacking my chips. And when the market crashes and everyone's getting lean, I'm going to get fattened up. I'm going to get real fattened up, dude, okay? And when the market comes back up after the crash, once again, I'm going to sell out. I'm going to lean out, dude. I'm going to lean out and build my fortress for the next crash, guys. That's why I call myself the crash investor. I only go and do deals when there's a crash. When the building is on fire, that's when you can find me, guys. If the deals are going up this, like real estate is going up, I don't participate on the ups, dude. I only participate when it's crashing, when it's burning, guys. Hustle and bustle. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Don't take no for an answer. God bless you. Thank you, guys.